Join some Mount Vernon PE teachers to learn about rugby, practice some ball handling skills, and do the two-handed underhand toss.
This week we're going to work on our rugby skills. Rugby is a game that's popular all over the world and is really gaining popularity in the United States. It's similar to American football, and the ball itself actually looks a lot like a football, except it's a little bit bigger and a little bit rounder. Now, if you don't have a rugby ball at home, you can make one out of a sweatshirt with some rolled up socks inside, or you can use a regular football, a soccer ball, or a basketball.
Start out nice and easy. If you master a skill, try another one. If something is too hard, skip it and try again later.
Here are some fun things you can do with the rugby ball or any ball. Toss and catch to yourself. Try tossing, clapping, and catching. If that's easy for you, try 2 claps. Or even try spinning around and catching. Try it around your tummy and the other direction. Or a little bit of a figure 8 with a kick. Under one leg, under the other.
If you're ready, try a few challenges. Remember, the more you do them, the easier they get.
So when you popcorn the ball, you're basically just tossing the ball back and forth from one hand to the other using your finger pads. The next challenge requires some serious practice. It's tossing the ball from behind your back, over your head, and then catching it in front. So the way we do this is toss, over your head, and catch. Another challenge to try is catching the ball in front and behind your legs without it touching the ground. Now, to get the pattern down, you can start by just leaving the ball on the ground and practicing going forwards in front of your legs and then behind your legs. So forwards and behind, forward, behind, touching the ball every time. Now, once you get the hang of that, try to be quick enough to where you don't let the ball touch the ground. So you toss it up and catch behind. Toss it up, catch in front. Catch behind, catch in front. One of my favorite skills growing up playing basketball was spinning the ball on my finger. Now, you could use a basketball to do this, but it can also be done with a rugby ball. So my technique is I put my index finger in the middle of the ball, and that's my right hand because I'm right-handed. And then I use my left hand to spin the ball, and then I lift up my finger and try to stay directly underneath the ball to keep it balanced. The most common way to pass a rugby ball is using an underhand technique. Now, some things you want to remember when you're passing a rugby ball is to have your dominant hand, which for me is my right hand, at the back of the ball. And then your other hand, your non-dominant hand, is going to be towards the front of the ball. And it's really just there as a guide. So you're actually passing using your dominant hand, and your other hand is there to just help guide it along. Now, what you can do to practice your passing is get a box or a basket and attempt to pass it into the basket. Let's see how this goes. Have fun.
Grab a partner or a group, a sibling or your whole family.
Here's a rugby ball. Nobody probably has a rugby ball, so we're going to use a bag that's filled with socks and a little rubber band around it. You can use a pillow, you can use a stuffed animal, anything you want. Here's a rugby skill that's used in every game. It's the underhand two-handed toss. We're going to do it with a group. You could do it with your family. It looks like this. Tossing it, stepping towards your target. Go one direction. Kind of like playing hot potato. You go back the other direction. Two-handed underhand toss.
Everyone, so this is going to be a drill where you're going to be moving with a partner. So they're going to toss it back and forth going down, and then they're going to come back the other direction, tossing it back and forth. If you don't have a partner, you can do it to a wall. So throw it into a wall, and then you want to switch directions and go the opposite way, so you're always tossing with both sides of your body.
If you'd like to watch a match or even play on a team, there are opportunities right here in the Skagit Valley and the surrounding areas. Rugby is great exercise and helps keep you fit for life. It is a great way to get outdoors and have fun with your friends. Anybody can play rugby. We hope you'll give it a try. Pause the video to see some details about how rugby compares to football.